children, especially those that present with diarrhea in our facilities. We know that Shigella is one of the pathogens that is responsible for diarrhea in under 5 children. And so in our cohort, we aimed to understand and assess the antibodies specific to Shigella that are present in biological samples that were collected in these under 5 children, and also assess contribution from the mothers. And so what we did was collect a blood sample from infants that were presenting to our facilities at 6 weeks old with diarrhea, and also passively stool samples each and every time a child had diarrhea and they came for under 5 clinics. In the serum samples, we checked for Shigella-specific antibodies, specifically IgG and IgA, using ELISA methods. And in stools that were collected passively from 6 weeks through 52 weeks, we checked for Shigella using the gastrointestinal pathogen panel. And what we found using ELISA methods in the serum samples that were collected from infants was that true indeed these children or infants had Shigella-specific antibodies at 6 weeks that were quite high, and we assumed that these were antibodies that were specifically being passed on by the mothers. And by 14 weeks, these assumed maternal antibodies were waning off. And surprisingly, beyond 14 weeks, by 52 weeks, between 14 and 52 weeks, these antibodies were rising. And in stools, 21% of those children that presented with diarrhea were actually positive for Shigella. And so what we found in this study with reporting is that these children, as much as they are protected at the time that they are very young, that is 6 weeks, between 6 weeks and 14 weeks, we noted that the waning of antibody titers by 14 weeks poses a risk of them acquiring Shigella infection. And so the impact of these results is that should a vaccine be introduced, the ideal window or target to which these infants should be vaccinated would be around 14 to 52 weeks for them to be protected against Shigella-specific